Hello there. Hi. Welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. I am changing things up. It is still Saturday. It's Saturday night. Well, it's barely still Saturday. It's Saturday night at almost midnight. It's basically Sunday morning. But I'm thinking if I can get my videos filmed at night and then start them uploading overnight, maybe they'll actually be able to post in the morning on the proper day. Because my videos, I have been trying to get them uploaded around 8, 9 a.m. every morning, and sometimes it's taking till 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, evening time before they're finally uploaded. Since it is taking so incredibly long to upload, I'm just gonna start filming earlier. And I think that it's going to be helpful anyway because I do get up very early in the morning, 5-ish, maybe sometimes 4:30 in the morning. Even that, filming a video in the morning does slow my morning down. Orders start around 5 a.m. in my area. Around 5 a.m. there's actually quite a few orders out there. So as soon as I can get out, I can get working. And I think it's a better idea to do this because I stop around 8-ish on a late night, 7:30 on a normal night. I can make videos in the middle of the night, but I'm not gonna do deliveries in the middle of the night. I think that's unsafe. I can't see where I'm going. I can't see addresses. Dogs are always barking at you. Neighbors are always yelling at you. When I first started this, I tried to work middle of the night. I tried to work till midnight a couple of different times, and those were my craziest deliveries. I decided that once the sun goes down and it's dark, I can go home. I don't need to do any of those orders that are in the middle of the night. I just like to do my early morning grocery shoppers is what I love. Anyway, I am just chattering on and I'm gonna get into this here. I wanted to show you, I did go shopping today. So one of the things, I have a wish list going on now because I'm not buying anything frivolous. I'm adding them to a wish list. And then if I get to August and I still want what's here on this list, I can work it into my budget and work out how to afford that. This is just a regular list though. Let me see here. So today I went grocery shopping and came home with my receipt. I wrote it in here and I got to color it green because the cash already went out of my wallet. It's already been paid for and I don't owe anything additional for that. And I did realize that I'm not sharing that with you guys in the proper way. I should be showing you. I always think these things aren't exciting and aren't necessary, but then I realize you guys probably want to see that too. So next time I go shopping, I'm going to try and remember not to write it down until I start my video. Maybe this making videos at night will be more helpful with that because it is one of the things I do when I get home at night. I kind of reconcile my day and I go straight to my desk and empty out my wallet and empty out my purse, put my wallet back and everything. Write down any charges I made that day. Slowly but surely, I will try to share all of the aspects of budgeting with you. I'm sorry I'm not so good at this. I'm trying to share and I'm not trying to gatekeep or, not show any of the aspects. I want to show exactly how I do this and I want everyone to be able to do it because this has really changed my life so much. Now that I budget, it is so beneficial to me. I used to just throw money out the window. I used to live paycheck to paycheck. I used to have no clue how much money I was going to have at the end of the day even. I just looked through my wallet and if I wasn't completely out of money at the end of the day, I thought I was a success, but I was failing all the time. I wasn't ever overdrawing or anything, but I was getting down to a couple of dollars in the bank account and I used to get paid every single day, every single dash. So you could get paid numerous times a day. And I used to accept that. And I used to just be like, more money's coming in a few hours, more money's coming in tomorrow, I'll be fine. But once I switched over to actually being paid once a week, and I made sure that all of my apps pay me once a week and not per trip, it's so much easier for me to save money because I have to have an entire week worth of money before I get paid again. When you get paid every single day, it just it prompts you to spend more monies. More money is coming, so you just don't worry about it. And one of the things that really caught me up was I got sick And I was pretty sick for like 2 weeks and living day to day paychecks. I was out of money in like 3 days. And I used to get paid every other week. And I thought, how the heck can I be out of money in 3 days when I used to make money last 14 days? And I got a wake up call, you guys. I was living above my means, but not meaning to. I was living day to day, not week to week. I was living on a daily paycheck, paycheck to paycheck. And I wasn't doing it on purpose. I was just doing it because it was an option they gave me. And I thought, oh, how convenient. You'll just get paid, but at the end of the day, you won't need to do any of the acknowledging the money that you've earned and actually getting paid for it. It seemed like it would be less for me to deal with, but it ended up being a lot more for me to deal with because my bank statements looked crazy because I was getting paid at least once a day, almost every day. So 30 different deposits for that month. Then I used to use my card to purchase everything. So 100 different withdrawals for the month. And I would get 7-page bank statements, you guys. I now get 1-page bank statements, and it is a much easier way to deal with things. So if you're out there getting paid day by day and you have the option to pick weekly or even bi-weekly, I suggest you try to build up to doing that because it really is beneficial to be able to live your life at least a week or two in advance. I have now made it to a whole month ahead. My month ahead is actually more than a month ahead. I'm probably going to get into that today. I think we're going to make a really long video today because I want to know how much money I have sitting around. That is one thing. We are today 14 of the No Buy July. Is 2 full weeks into No Buy July, you guys. And I want to see how much money I have, see how much I have spent, and see how much I've saved. I am going to get out a budget sheet and kind of do like a mid-month reconciliation. I know I've been jammering on and on. Let me get this out of the way and get into the coffee update. What are we, 5 minutes into this video already and we haven't even had a coffee update? I do my coffee update different now. Let me grab this box and we are going to get into this box. Let me reach in here and grab out a coffee. See what we got. We got cinnamon French toast. Oh, that one sounds really yummy. I'm excited. I'm going to go brew this coffee and then I'm going to be right back with you guys. Okay, I've got the coffee brewed. Oh my goodness, this one smells so good. Cinnamon French toast. I'm gonna get a sip of this so I can remember what it tastes like. It really smells cinnamon sugary like French toast in my kitchen right now. Oh my goodness. Okay, gonna get a sip. Okay, I think this tastes kind of like cinnamon sugar. You know, when you make cinnamon sugar just for toast, but then it also has this really super sweet maple syrup flavor to it. It is amazing. It's definitely French toast. I love all of their cinnamon flavored ones, and I'm not like a big cinnamon fan, so they always trick me into liking these things that I am not in love with. But as soon as I try them from Crazy Cups, I'm like, oh, I see what you're going for. Anyways, this is a good coffee. If you get a chance to try it, you should try Crazy Cups Cinnamon French Toast. It's a good one. Let me scoot it out of the way. Oh, one thing I did want to mention. Today when I came home, there was a propane bill on my front door. We are on like a circular rotation thing where they just come and check on us. I think they check on us once a month or something like that so that they can just fill our tank when we need propane. And I guess we needed propane because they filled us. I am looking back to try and find out when the last time we got propane was, because we used to get propane at least twice a year. So we've lived here about 4 years. When we first moved in, we had a very old water heater and a horrible dryer. So we were just sucking down the propane. Within like a year or so, our water heater went out and we got a new one. And right away we found that we were using like half as much propane. Then we decided, when was it? Maybe last summer? Last spring, last summer, we decided that we weren't going to use our dryer anymore. Our propane dryer was the other half of our bill, really. And we decided we were going to dry all of our clothing. So we bought these clothing racks from Amazon and they are amazing. We do have a long covered front porch. That's where we put our clothing racks. So it is convenient for us to do year round. Even when it's raining, we can have our clothes out on these clothing racks. We have our clothes on the clothing racks and we leave our water heater on away all summer long. And our summers here in Northern California are about 9 months long. Our hot water heater is only really on keeping water hot for about 3-ish months out of the year. And anyways, this long drawn out story is to tell you, as far as I can tell, our last propane bill was in August. It's the middle of July, you guys. That means we made it 11 months on one tank of propane. I'm gonna double check. I need to go back. I might even contact the propane guys and say, when did I get my last delivery? Because as far as I can tell, we're stretching propane for an entire year. So I have a way bigger budget for propane than that. I think I have, do I have a $450 budget per year? Or I'm gonna have to look at my budget now and see what I have, because it's not only $275. Let me see. Okay. So we have propane. I'm doing $75 a month for propane. $900 a year for propane. Are you guys serious? That's how my month ahead is so amazing. My month ahead, I keep paying into propane and we're not using it. I need to check what my month ahead is sitting at right now, because I do need to pay this $275, $274. But if that's gonna be what I pay per year, this can't be right. Maybe I'm missing a bill or something. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna move on from that because this is so confusing. They give me 30 days to pay that, so I don't have to pay that today. I do need to figure that out though, because if I have $900 a year budgeted for propane and I'm only paying $275, even if I'm missing one and I'm paying like $500 a year, my propane budget is way overblown. That is kind of cool to find out. It kind of makes more sense why this month ahead has grown so much. I knew that it was growing because of things like propane and trash aren't really fixed monthly bills. I pay into them and then we pay them more like, trash is more like every 6 weeks, and propane I thought was more like every 6 months. So very excited about this. I'm like scatterbrained excited about this. I definitely need to get into these categories and figure out how much money I have sitting around, and that is what I am gonna do. Get this out of the way. Get one of these. All right, so I'm gonna just find out how much money I have on hand right now. So I'm gonna start with the dollar savings challenge. My mind has $76. I'm just gonna count that and make sure. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $76. And put that back. Let me get a pen. Dollar savings challenge has $76. Oh, let me clear that and get that out of the way for now. Let's move into the wallet next. In groceries, 20, 45, okay, 60, 85, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $101. Is that right? Okay, let me straighten that out and do this one more time. Set this down. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1. $101 in my groceries. Pet supplies has 22. Shopping has 20. Household has 10. Restaurants, nothing. And, oh, entertainment, nothing. Restaurants, nothing. Miscellaneous, I think it's 40. 20, 30, yeah, 40. And gifts and giving should have 12 if I remember correctly. 12. All right. That is the entire wallet. I'm going to get into the rest of this fun binder because we already have the dollar savings challenged. Vacation has nothing. Christmas has 110. Birthday has 10. Clothing has 33. Personal has 20. And that's everything in there. And here. Yes. Set that down. 50, 70, 80, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 111. All right. 111. Debt. There's $130 in the debt. I guess I could record that somewhere. Total debt is 130. Okay. Buffer has 60. And the maintenance and emergency are together in the bank now. So I'm going to look at that and see how much I have there. And then I also want to look at the month ahead. Let's put the month ahead right there too. And I'm going to pull that up and see what we have for that. Taxes has $30. Education has 100. And health has 60. Okay. Let me pull the month ahead and emergency fund amounts and I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. Sorry, that took longer than I thought. Well, you guys don't know that though. Magic of editing. Oh my goodness, that took forever, but it took 2 seconds, right? Okay, so month ahead is $2,034. But my car payment does come out in like 2 days, so that will go down a little bit. And then I do need to pay that propane bill. So, ooh. Okay, it'll be fine though, because that month ahead is sitting really good. Plus, I have an emergency fund of $1,590 just in case. So I have the emergency fund, the buffer, and the dollar savings challenge are all unallocated funds. The debt is already covered in that envelope. And the only other thing that I don't have written on here would be my current car payment. I'm going to look that up too so that I have my entire life on this page. Okay, I'm going to be back again. Sorry I'm leaving you guys so much, but I guess you don't mind because I'm editing it out. So, okay. Anyway. Okay, I found the paper I was looking for and I get to actually color that in like 2 days. On the 15th is when the money should come out. My current car debt is sitting at $4,830. Car debt. And car debt is my only debt, you guys. I am done with all of my other consumer debt. And I don't have any other debts. My current debt is $4,830. And let me move these out of the way. Is this everything? I think this is everything. Okay, you guys, this is my life on one sheet of paper, and I actually really do appreciate this. I love the way this sheet simplifies things because I hate having just all these different sheets. Whenever I looked at those journals or binders, there's so many worksheets. There's so much to do, and I feel like when I'm not looking at it all in one place, it doesn't make sense to me. So this is about to make a little bit too much sense. I'm almost scared. I'm about to add this up, and you guys, here we go. So let's start here with 101, 22, 20, 10, 40, 12. $205 is what I have in my wallet currently. That's good to know. I should like always know that. Let me clear this one and get into that one. Future, 111. I'm not going to add that. 60, 30, 100, 60. So 361. I didn't add the 1590 because that is actually in the bank, and that's the emergency fund. So let me see. Clear this out. 110, 10, 33, 20, 76, 249. All right. So my flexible has 205, and that's in my cash stuffing wallet. My future has 361, and that is in my future binder. And my fun has 249 in my fun binder right there. Then I have 1,090 in the bank. That's my maintenance emergency fund. And 2,034 in the bank. That's my month ahead. I have the $130 in debt. That's my current credit card bill, but I have the $130 in that envelope to cover that. So that negates that. That just makes that even. All right, let's see here. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm like super nervous excited. We are gonna go 205, 361, 249, 1,590, 2,034. Is that everything? That's everything. Okay, 205, 361, 249, 1,590, 2,034, $4,439. $4,439 is my total amount of money that I currently have everywhere in every bit of my life. 4,830 is my current amount of debt I have everywhere in every bit of my life. So minus 4,830, $391. I'm like tingling. I'm in debt only $391. Is that true? If I were to pay out every dime I have, every dollar I own, I would only be out by $391. You guys, oh my gosh, I might have even already earned that. It is already Friday. You guys, my paycheck is probably already sitting at that. I'm like shaking. I'm like, I knew I needed to work this out. This is making me feel so good about No by July. You guys, I don't even think I would be anywhere near this if I wouldn't have started that just 2 weeks ago. I know that these wouldn't be sitting so good. This wouldn't be as good. I'm thrilled. I am baffled. I'm thrilled. I'm speechless. I can't be speechless on a video. I'm awful. I don't know what to do, you guys. I guess what I do is color today because I didn't spend anything frivolous, and No by July is working so amazing that I'm basically in tears here. I don't even know what to say. Okay, I'm gonna get a sip of this coffee and take a moment and grab my calendar and color. Okay, moving this out of the way. this out of the way. Grab this, and I need a red. I don't even know what to say about this, you guys, except for, oh my goodness. I'm so glad I started No Buy July. I kind of feel like no buy is really turning into a lifestyle. I know that it can't be an all the time thing, but it kind of can. It's just, basically it's being very intentional in every dollar that you spend. And I feel like the more intentional I am, the more I save and the more excited I get about this. I know I'm being like a frugal dork, but frugality has been like a lifesaver for me lately. I'm sorry I keep saying this, but I don't know what to say. I'm baffled. I'm dumbfounded. I'm so blessed. Thank you guys so much for being here and joining me. This has just been so enlightening. I can't believe it has only been 2 weeks and it feels like it has changed my whole life. I thought I was doing so good at budgeting and I was just like, I'll just do a no buy July. Just such a simple thing. I had just thought, okay, I plan to do it, and I had thought of it, but I didn't realize how important it was and how beneficial it was going to be. I am definitely sticking with this and going for the gold. I am going to make it to July 31st with no frivolous purchases because this feels so good. It feels so amazing to have money in the bank. I have money all over the place that's not allocated to anything. I don't even know what I'm going to be able to do with that money, but it's going to be so helpful. I do just want to take this opportunity one more time to thank you guys so much for being here, for being so helpful and so supportive. It really means the world to me. You guys have helped me so much in this, and I am only just starting. I will be back again tomorrow, and I hope you are too. Bye-bye now.